Yo-ho-ho! So today I'm going to be doing a review on The Man Who Fell to Earth by Walter Tevis. This is the story of Thomas J. Newton, an extraterrestrial who's sent to Earth in order to save his race. His people have destroyed their civilization through war. They've wiped off two other races that co-inhabited their planet and have now gotten to the point where they need to evacuate. So Newton's mission is to make as much money as possible while he's on Earth in order to build a ferry-like spaceship to bring his people to Earth, and then once his people are brought to Earth, they will help save the human race. So Newton becomes one of the richest men in the world through licensing patents for advanced technology and builds an empire with it. Newton's goal seems to be going well until he's brought down by human vices such as alcohol, and things just go from bad to worse from there. He also chooses to be a recluse in order to not let his secret out. He only has two friends, and I use the term friends loosely as they actually work for him, so I don't think they actually count. Basically, it's a story of alienation, and it was inspired by the author's own feelings of alienation after he moved to Kentucky. So it's semi-autobiographical in that aspect, and I can see why Bowie did the movie adaptation of this, since a lot of Bowie's music is centered around alienation. That's the main feeling from this book. There's some references to Jesus and the idea of Jesus was sent to Earth in order to save mankind, and look what happened to him. There's also a lot of foreshadowing, i.e. the book is divided into three parts, and the first part is called Icarus Descending, and then the last part is called Icarus Drowning, and I really liked that aspect of the book. And there's a painting of Icarus drowning, and it's brought up, it's touched on time and time again, and you know, like, it's basically setting you up for the fall, pun not intended. When it comes to sci-fi, I found it to be a very humanizing sci-fi story, and there's no kind of like, okay, yeah, so they're building a spaceship and things like that, but it's a human story, and it's Newton becoming aware that the longer he is on Earth, the more human he becomes, and not particularly understanding his emotions and, you know, what it's like to be human, how difficult that actually is. So it's just a very interesting character study as well. I definitely recommend this to someone who isn't really into sci-fi, who thinks that sci-fi isn't their cup of tea, or kind of thinks it's corny, because this is a completely, whatever stereotype you might have in your head of the genre, this is completely different. And yeah, there are aspects, you know, the whole building spaceship, being an alien, there are aspects to the story, but at the end of the day, it's about being human and how difficult it is to be human. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Is it the perfect novel? No. Are there areas where it could have been improved upon? Sure. But I personally really enjoyed it. So that has been my review for The Man Who Fell to Earth. Let me know if you've read it or if you want to read it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.